So what's up guys, it's JK and I'm here with another episode of the Road to Glory series in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. So in this episode I've got to show you this amazing and incredible team that I've been using, and which was so consistent on performance and on scoring goals, and on defense it's like a brutal defense. So far in this daily knockout tournament I just conceded 2 goals, which was in the first round, and I was not paying much attention to my opponent, so I just conceded 2 scrappy goals. So this team is so good, man. Like, it's got like very high rated players. So we got 86 rated Leno in goalkeeper. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things in this video regarding the squad building. Like what are the things that you guys need to be aware of while building the squad builder. Like everyone knows that Jack Butland is one of the you can say the best value for money keeper in this ultimate team. He's 82 rated. He's so tall and is commanding the box so well. But when you put like a higher rated goalkeeper than him, like if you put Mandanda, if you put Bravo, if you put Keylor Navas, you just don't get the feeling that they don't do the job that Jack Butland does for you. So that's what thing that was bothering me when I put Leno, the 86 rated goalkeeper from Bayer Leverkusen, in this team. I have a bit of concern about Leno in only one aspect. He's not commanding his box. He's just a bit short to command the box like Jack Butland does. I think Jack Butland is 6'7" or 6'5", so he's very commanding in his box. But Leno is like 6'2" or 3", and he's not that commanding. But when you put a higher rated goalkeeper that is so much expensive than Jack Butland, like Oblak, like Petr Cech, who are like 20 to 30,000 coins, they do offer a bit more than Jack Butland that you do not know. Because when you put a 2,000 coin Jack Butland in the team, you don't expect him to save every shot. So that's why he is being a more capable player in your opinion. But when you put an 88 rated Petr Cech who's like 20 to 25,000 coins, you expect something from Petr Cech. And when your opponent scores like 2 or 3 goals, you already think that Petr Cech is trash, so I would rather go back to Jack Butland. So in this fact, I really love Jack Butland. So Leno, apart from a couple of mistakes that he does in a couple of games, he's a very good goalkeeper, and his reflexes, his diving is literally perfect, and he has like a couple of odd games that every goalkeeper has, no matter what goalkeeper you put in. But apart from that, Leno is a solid goalkeeper. So in centre back we got Toprak, who we got from a squad building challenge, and Pepe. The one thing about these two are like they're very similar players. They got some very good defensive stats, they got some decent physical and decent pace. So the only thing they lack is like the outright strength or outright pace. Both have like 70s pace and 70s physical, so they just lack a bit of strength. But sometimes when you come up against Aubameyang, your opponent might be able to exploit the gap in between the two centre backs, because they're not very good at closing the gap between them. So apart from that, they're very 2 solid rated centre backs. So moving into the fullbacks, on the right hand side we got Daniel Carvajal, who we got on an untradeable pack, and he's a solid player, 83 rated right back, but he's no better than Juan Fran from Atletico Madrid. Because of the chemistry link, we are going with Carvajal. So, and on the left back we got Juan Bernat, but I was going through a couple of changes. I initially used Ricardo Rodriguez, the November card, for 30 games, and when his loan did run out, I used Bernat, but I am planning on to upgrade to a better left back in future. And on the left hand side we got Thomas Muller, the ever tiring Thomas Muller, who's up and down the pitch all time long, and he's got a very good finish shot on him. His long shots are OP. I've scored like tons of finish shot from outside the box, and he's so good at scoring them. And I applied an engine chemistry style to boost his pace and dribbling, so that's what his weakling is. And the only fact is that he lacks the 4-star skill moves, but 3-star is fine for me. I do only a bit of ball roll and step over, occasionally the spin. So I'm very happy and content with Thomas Muller. And on the center of the center mid we got Morgan Schneiderlin, and I can't stress this, guys. Morgan Schneiderlin is like Jack Butland for the midfielder, because he's got an 82 rated card, his pace is in the 60s, and he has decent passing, he has a very good long shot on him. His dribbling is decent and he's got some very good defensive and physical stats. So I did apply backbone chemistry style on him that boosts his passing, defending and physical, which is vital for a CDM, and converted him to a center mid. So if you look at the stats that the boost the chemistry style gives to him, he's basically like a cheap discard Kante there, because he's got some very good interesting stats. His pace is in the 76, his defensive stats are in the 90s, and physical stats are in high 80s. So he's got a very good card once you apply the chemistry style on him. And moving on the right side, I put Marco Asensio and I changed to Mateo Kovacic for getting the 4-star skills benefit. But I've been rotating on these two. They are very low rated sentiments, so I'm planning on upgrading that to Luka Modric once I get enough coinage. So the attacking forward, on the right forward, I got Raheem Sterling, the player of the month version, simply one of my best cards, and he's my most capped player in the club, and I have no plans of replacing him. He's just a solid player in attacking sense. And moving on into the left forward, I recently replaced Frank Ribery, the untradeable version I had. I put him in a squad building challenge for the team of the week tradable and untradeable pack. So that was the last episode. So if you haven't checked out, I would recommend you to go and check out. And we got some incredible informs in there. So we got a bit of couple of lucky ones as well. So I upgraded Frank Ribery to Coleman, and Frank Ribery is an 86 rated, Coleman is an 81 rated. So we expect way less than Frank Ribery, but Coleman is just amazing. He's got the burst of pace that Ribery lost over the last couple of seasons. And apart from that, his shooting is similar to Ribery's. And the only thing he lacks the only thing he does not have that Ribery has is dribbling. Like Ribery has a very good dribbling and he has 5-star weak foot. So Coleman has only 4-star, I believe. And both have 4-star skills. So that's entirely on a par basis. So Coleman definitely feels more better than Frank Ribery. And finally, up at striker, I've got one of my most trusted guy. That guy, Welbs, man. Danny Welbeck is one of the amazing players. Over the last couple of FIFAs, I've been using him, and he does not let me down in any occasion. So he's got some very good stats for the striker position, and I can see myself using him in many games to come. And he's my second leading goal scorer in my club as well. So after that, I've been doing this marquee matchups one, and it's quite probably the cheapest one you can ever do. I literally spend around 5,500 coins in need to complete these marquee matchups, and the rewards were just fantastic. I got a couple of silver packs, and I got like 4 or 5 silver players that could be useful in the club, and I got a premium gold players pack, and we got Miranda, who sells for around 25,000 coins, and apart from that we got a lot of stuff that I did send on to the club. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe for more content coming on. So until then, guys, I'll catch you later.